first loss today in Rough Arena. Where do you all think you fell short against
First loss. I'll say just little ticky-tack fouls we kept giving up, sending them to the free throw line. You know, they're a very good free throw shooting team, so I feel like that hurt us tonight.
Brandon, you guys all season have seen when games are close at the end, been able to pull those out. There was a few missed opportunities. One time you guys even tied it, and then it went on a 9-0 run. What do you think contributed to the struggles down the stretch? We haven't seen that before.
Yeah, like I just said, I'll just say, like, we'll tie the game up or get up, and then we'll go down there and get, like, a little ticky-tack foul. I feel like that really hurt us today, so just going to practice, stop doing all the fouling and learn from this.
How do you control fouling? Can you talk about like what that takes?
I would just say like use our championship chest as we call it, and less hands so that you ref your hands so they can't blow their whistle. So little things like that.
How did you feel like you guys played offensively?
I feel like we played great. I feel like we played how Kentucky basketball played. I feel like we played normal offense.
Alabama played such a different style than the two previous teams that you have played. Was it hard making that adjustment, playing that up and down style?
I wouldn't say it was a hard adjustment. Like I said again, previous, I'll just say the little fouls, we just kept giving them easy buckets. So I don't think it was just the offense that hurt us.
And when you get a week before you play another game, how beneficial do you think that's going to be next week?
I feel like it's going to help us a lot. You know, we got a couple guys down. You know, Andrew battling something, Lamont battling something, just a couple guys. So I feel like this week, get those guys back right and then go down there and get another road win.
Do you feel like there are other things you need to work on in the week?
Oh, yeah. Like I said, just guarding without fouling and stuff like that, and just keep working on us and getting better every day.
What was Post's message at the half? Like, what type of half adjustments did he want to see?
He was talking about the fouls, just keep rebounding and stuff and playing defense.
Brandon, you scored 97 points in regulation. I assume you would think 99 times out of 100 you win that game.
Yeah.
Right. So, I mean, how frustrating is it to lose a game when you got that close to scoring 100 in
Yeah,
regulation?
it's very frustrating, but, you know, we played against a solid, good team. Tonight just wasn't our night, so we just got to go in practice, get better, and bounce back from this loss.
Crowd was stoked.
Apologies if you realized this already, but how do you guys go about controlling some of these fouls? I know that got your way at the end of the game.
It's just practice, you know, trying to guard with our chest, stop using hands, guarding legal. Stuff that we talk about, we try to practice every day. We just got to keep getting better at it.
Was it just kind of the heat of the game that got you guys off balance a little bit, or
Yeah,
that made that difficult?
No, that's definitely part of the heat of the game. The speed of the game obviously plays a factor too, all going up and down. Sometimes you get tired, you know, you lose focus mentally, so that's definitely a factor into, you know, that plays into that.
Coach talked about this being a different style game than you guys have played recently. How different was it, and how much of a factor was that?
It was really different. Like last game, A&M tries to slow down offensively and bring, you know, not push out the court that much. Alabama, they push that pace. It'll make or miss. They're out on a break, and that was a challenge for us in the beginning. I feel like we made good adjustments towards that towards the end, but it's still something we got to work on and get better at.
What do you think you guys learned from a game like this?
We can learn a lot, you know. We'll be able to watch the film and see where we could specifics on what we got to get better at. We get to see them again, so that's good. We get to, you know, measure how much better we got next time we play them.
Ansley, in these games close down the stretch, it seems like you guys have always kind of responded. There was a few missed opportunities tonight. Tied it up at 81. They went on a 9-0 run. Do you feel like this team will respond in another close game down the stretch?
Oh, we'll definitely respond differently. I feel like that 9-0 run has to do with maybe some lack of focus, but that's just something, you know, it happens throughout the season. You know, we're just trying to get better each and every game so that we're at our best when it really matters in March. You know, the goal is trying to win a national championship. So, you know, just even though we lost, it's still going to help us achieve our ultimate goal.
You guys, when you guys see them again, I know you got to watch film. What do you think you need to improve on defensively?
Probably rebounding, limiting the second chance points, limiting the penetration. That's probably the two things on top of my head. But like you said, we need to watch film and get the specifics and try to see what we can, you know, get better at next time we play them.
Ansley, someone tells you that you guys scored 97 points in regulation, you have to think your chances are pretty good at winning today, right?
Yeah.
This result, does it kind of reinforce that, hey, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day how good we are offensively. If we're not good enough defensively, March can be short.
Yeah, it's true. You're as good as your defense takes you, so that's definitely something that we try to emphasize every day. They're a tough offensive team, but we got to figure out ways to slow them down, and we're going to work on it. We'll be better.
It's hard to say because
When you get out on that break with a full head of steam, something good or bad is going to happen. It's going to happen. What are you thinking? Just get out of my way? I'm going to punish somebody, or what's the deal with that?
You just think I'm trying to get downhill until someone stops me. And if I could go up and dunk it, I'm going to dunk it. So it's either going to be a bucket or a foul. So that's what I'm thinking.
Otega, what do you guys take away from a game like this?
I mean, it's going to happen. It's lost, so that's what comes with it. That's all the record. But definitely just got to get better on the boards. They had some runs where we didn't score on the runs, so we can't have that happen. Even if they're going to run, we have to at least respond and put some points on the board as well and try to limit their runs. But overall, just say we have to get better on the boards.
Coach talked about this being a different style game than you played the last few. How different was it, and how much of a factor was that?
It was a little different because the way, like the sets that they run, it's not really like plays. Like, a lot of it is drive and kick. And once the play breaks down, or whatever they're doing breaks down, they're looking for the big and they're just trying to like run off of like a handoff, stuff like that. So you just always have to stay like right with the cues because when you think you're done guarding, the person you're guarding is coming to run off. And that's kind of what happened at the end there. So, I mean, it was a little different.
Is there a lot of freestyle in their offense where they seem to just go all over the place?
Yeah, it was, but they have a lot of good players, so that's probably what it was. They just give them the leeway to make certain plays and make the right plays.
What was kind of the post-game message to you, Coach?
That we just got to learn from this loss. Obviously, we wish we could have won, but we did a lot of good things, obviously, close game. But overall, he was just telling us that we shouldn't let this loss go in vain. We got to learn from it, bounce back. And every time we've lost, we have bounced back. So, I mean, that was kind of the whole game.
Mark said he thought you guys left some out there on the floor, and every game you're going to, but did you guys miss some shots or just leave some points on the floor that you don't normally?
Yeah, I feel like it was more, it wasn't really the missed shots. I think, like, there was a couple plays where there was loose balls towards the end we could have got. Like, I remember someone got a block in the corner, and I was under the rim, and I kind of watched it. I knew it got blocked, but I watched it be short, and Bama got the ball, and I think they scored after that. So it's like certain plays like that where you just got to make the extra effort.
Ravens in good shape.
Yeah, go flop, baby.
Sorry, go ahead.
Was Alabama, I'm assuming, if I'm really interested in this, as advertised, going up against this fast-paced, high-scoring, you matched them, but overall thoughts on how you matched up against them?
Yeah, they're good. Kind of similar offensive play style. They like playing fast and stuff like that. So it kind of felt like we was guarding ourselves, like we were doing in practice. But yeah, they're pretty good.
What do you feel like you guys have to do better?